Hey, thanks for stopping by, and let's see what we're going to do up here at the orchard today. Ooh, there she is. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Oh, girl. All right, let's see how the solar power system is doing with battery charging. Ooh, that looks good. 26.63. And, oh, solar panels are putting on a lot of voltage and amps going into the battery. Perfect. Got snacks for working out here this summer, and I got a working fridge, so time to put the snacks in the fridge. And of course, gotta have otter pops. Okay, today I've got to go around the north part of the orchard and check the trees that don't look like they're doing very well. We had a hard frost early May, and I got to see whether it killed the tree or if it's still able to put out some leaves. So that's what I'm up to today. Since the ATV is dead, I'm gonna have to take the Mahindra out and use that as the ATV for hauling stuff around and checking trees until I get that thing fixed. Yeah, the old sportsman did not make it through the winter. She was running last fall, but come spring, I can't get her running. And it's not carburation. I've checked the carburetor, and I just need to get time to actually take the shells off and go through and see what actually is the problem with her this year. That thing's always been kind of a problem. It's a 2000 well-used piece of equipment, and it has always had problems ever since I've owned it, which has only been for about 2 years. So let's get the day going. All right, this tree over here is kind of the ones we're trying to look at to see how they're doing. This was a tree that was planted not too long ago, but as you can see, the frost really took out the bud burst that it had. So I've got to check and see how dry those are. Those are very dry, but we've got these buds here that feel moist. Up here, this one right here, that feels moist still and gentle and pliable. So I think this tree is going to make it, but I still need to come out and check them over. Here's another one. It's got just a little thing coming out the top. So the easiest way to do is pull the tube and take a look inside. All right, what we got going on up here does look like we have some maybe new buds showing up. I do like to take my knife and scrape the bark a little bit to see if there's any green Canberra. I think it's Canberra. Brain farting right now what it's called. See if there's any green or if it's just dead. Not seeing any green on that. Here, let me spin you around and show you. I know it's hard to tell, and that one's dead and dried. All right, here is a tree that the top was very dead, and as you see, if I scrape that down, it's just brown. But down here I scraped, and it's green. So it died at the graft union on up. So I do have some suckers coming off down here. So I'm going to try and encourage those suckers down there to come up, and I'm just gonna trim it right there. Yeah, I know it's just the root stock that would be growing and not the cultivar that I want for the orchard. But talked to the nursery, and I believe the root stock is colossal. That's what they told me, at least. And this is a bush to Bedazac graft, so it's still a producer. So instead of planting a new tree and waiting, this thing has a healthy root ball. So I'm just going to try and promote the sucker. Time to get rid of the deadwood. And then put the tube back over top to protect it. All right, cool. Bird net on top. That one's, check out it in the fall. And boy, did I pick the wrong day to forget my hat. I did put sunscreen on. I'm probably gonna be hurting this evening. Oh, off to the next one. Here's a beautiful one that unfortunately did not make it through the winter. Let's take the tube off and see if we can figure out what happened. It's really sad when I see one with that much growth above a tube having problems. Never a good thing. I mean, that's the money for the initial grafted tree down the drain, and then probably 2 to 3 years worth of growth down the drain. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. That's not a good sign. Man, when you take a tube off a tree and it just falls over like that, I mean, something bad is going on. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened down there, but something dead. Yeah. Oh well. Get the root out, and another one for the burn pile. Well, back up at this barn. Got to take these trees I pruned off and burn them, just in case they had a disease or something. Let's see, how many root balls did I end up having here? Let's get this stuff in the burn barrel. Let's see, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 root balls. That's not good. That's 6 trees down and many years worth of growth that I lost out on. It's all part of being an orchard. 7. Forgot about that guy. All right. I'm not going to light them up today. It's pretty dry up here in Michigan. Has been for the past couple weeks. So as soon as we get a little bit of moisture, a little bit of rain to wet the ground, then I'll set these off and burn them up. Well, I'm going to call it a day doing that for right now, because it's just getting hot out there and I don't have a hat. So what I am going to do is grab myself an otter pop. I'm going for orange today. Sit down and enjoy the day while enjoying an otter pop. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Subscribe if you'd like to. I try to put out videos often, but as anyone who's tried to do this in the past knows, it's not the easiest thing to do. All right, time to take a break.